What is happening, guys? Raymond 14 here, and today I'm editing a picture. Quite unusual because I keep on playing games like Piggy and all that. So I started editing this, and I thought, it'd be a very good idea to show you guys. So far, I went to, obviously, I was darkening and stuff. So I went to exposure, and I don't want to overdo it, but I moved this to a right degree. See what I mean? If I do it too far, it looks disgusting. If I do it too dark, barely anyone can see it. So obviously I put it to the right thing. And the same with highlights. But I think highlights at 100%, it's decent, so I'm going to keep that. So it's a good thing I went over it. So and I went to mid-tones. And I went, and I found a good one. Then I found 100% was good. Then I went to shadows. Now, it looks like some mythical creature coming to life. So I went up. And then I'm like, So I don't really mess around with the shadows unless there's like some other bits. Then I went to contrast. And don't even question me on this. This looks beautiful. So then you see these white bits here. So use dodge. Dodge don't actually do this much. So like you have to go high or low to get it, but you can't see it because none of us can see it. So I went to touch-ups and I use eye brightener. Yep, I know. So I lighten it a lot. And I went, and I clicked on it, and I went, and it's brightening it up. And also you can see it there. So I uploaded it. And then I use teeth liner to make it even more brighter. So it looks more beautiful, like you guys. So with all that happening, I've thought about it. I'm like, I've been doing these for so long. I've done a reaction to Bedwars one. I've done that one. I've mentioned if you want me to show you what happened in the process of the reaction to one. And I've done multiple ones after that. Then I've done backgrounds. Then I've done people's profile pictures. Then I've done this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And I've done multiple stories. And I never bothered you guys showing it. And I'm like, why haven't I showed you it? And I'm like, well, I'm editing one right now to show them the process. So I have. So this is where it got me up to. So we are just at the stage where we are just making stuff darker. Because there's no other things. And before you post in the comments, use the fake tan and just use the very, very dark colour. May I remind you, A, how did you get that information? B, no, because it will turn brown. C, thank you for giving me the thing. So, obviously here, you can see it's just made a shadow. If we put the strength up, it's not going to do nothing. If we do the highlight, it's just going to make it look foggy. If we do the low light, it turns black. Because, well, what do you think? The sun is reflected on something which is blocking the thing, which is called your shadow. And it's always going to be black because there's no sunlight to it. And that is me being done again. So you can see here, I can, burn it, but this is meant to make stuff darker, not lighter. If you can see this patch here, I'm making it as big as I can. See, it's meant to make it darker. we can always erase that. Rubbers are meant to rub out mistakes in editing and in real life. But on paper, can't. If you use pen, you use Tipp-Ex or any whitener. So I'm like, oh, this is. So I've been polishing it up. And yes, you're thinking, bro, it's not burning for it. Yeah, because I gotta use a different type. But it's still not burning, so I go to mid. Right, it's still the same thing. Yeah. Do you know why? Because it won't let me. It only has to be for light. So, yeah. So, it looks like this. I'm going to apply. And then there's something called levels. So pretty much, this is the colour of the thing. So the big spike here is where the most of the colour is, and this is where the colour drops. If you've seen some of my other ones, they look like Mount Everest combined. The spikes have been up in the middle and dark at and dropped at the sides. And I'm like, oh, what's happened? I've moved the levels around. It looks good, so I'm gonna try that. So, as you can see, putting more levels is pushing the thing forwards, and it makes it look like this. But if we move these levels, it's going to push that. Make the crystals a bit lighter. And if we move this, it's going to make it darker. And now it looks like something from a horror film. So we're going to adjust this. No. There. Then we go. And yeah. So now it doesn't look like something from a horror film or the monster under your beds. So, now we're at this stage where I think, what parts have I not done? I can lighten, shine bright like a diamond. So, I'm thinking, I do not make them sounds, it's just for content, I'm joking. But anyway, so I'm thinking, and obviously I can't put two brain cells together half the time, you know. And I'm thinking, what else can I do? And I'm thinking, is there anything else to do? And then I'm also thinking, what am I going to do with my life? And I'm still thinking, I'm thinking. In other words, there's nothing else for me to do. I'm just telling you this because this is a disclaimer to pause the video and take a screenshot. So, I'm thinking. And I'm thinking about the time that I thought actual Easter eggs, like when you, in the Easter you get a chocolate egg, that in games like Piggy, Yoko Watch Blasters, Yoko Watch 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoko Watch 4 is released only on Nintendo Switch. It hasn't been localised yet. How do I know? Because I absolutely love them. And I'm thinking, there's actual egg shapes. Light, me searching up Google. Easter eggs are a rare occurrence in the game that a developer might have added in form. Then I'm like, what's the thing? So in the game I'm currently playing is Yoko Watch Blasters. I'm trying to get access to the internet, yes, it's like, you got internet, and it's like, go online. So I put it near to my internet. 5 hours later, it still hasn't connected. Then I turn away for like 1 second. Error code. You might have spelled something wrong. And I'm like, what do you mean? So I'm like, okay. So what part of the password I change? Me just looking for an eye to see the password. There's no why, because it's got to keep it secure. So I'm like, oh great. So I'd spell everything right again. Still didn't work. So I'm trying plan B. And my plan B is going out the window. I can't really remember what's plan B, to be honest. So guys, I hopefully took a screenshot of this. I will link Ferocious Raptor's channel in mine, and like, you go and click Ferocious Raptor's link. Why haven't we done some effort? Well, a tiny bit of effort of liking the video, subscribing if you're new, pressing the bell so you get notified. Actually, don't bother. If you don't, then something, I don't know, the Grim Creeper's not going to give you sweets or candy, whatever planet Earth you on. What country you're on planet Earth. I'm getting very confused today, this morning. So, make sure to do them steps, and you get lots of sweets for Halloween coming up. So, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll probably go to McDonald's to help me wrap up the video. Ha ha. I'm hoping you're all laughing. I can see you if you're laughing at that joke or not. So I'm going to wrap this up and take a screenshot. This might be the thumbnail, this might not actually. I might actually make a thumbnail, and then you know how I do it, so it's going to take me a long time. So my smart Raymander 14. So, let's wrap it up. So that's going to be the end of the video. We had a lovely chat, like it's a live stream, but it's not, or for me, because it's not, because we're sitting on 7 subscribers. You make that change. You help me, I help you. So I'm gonna go and, you know, make my thumbnail. I'm gonna stop talking because I am now having a social interaction with a computer. So I will see you all guys in next month's video. I'm actually joking. This has helped me get my excitement levels up, so you never know, there might be 2. So if you want more, comment I want more, and comment any things I've said which is abnormal for me, because I haven't started, because I'm very excited to make a video again. I'll look at my channel, the last one I posted. So I'll see you all in the next video. And also click the next video that's coming up. If it's mine, bonus points. If it's not, go on my channel and watch the other one of how many times I've lagged, how many times I stutter, how many times I'm concentrated, and all that. So I'll see you all beautiful people in the next video. Au revoir. This is when I can't find the effort to press the thing, so it's carry on. Au revoir.